What if the world around you is more than what meets the eye? What if unseen forces exist in the most unusual places? Today we're diving into the enigmatic realm of the paranormal, a world that exists just beyond the edge of our perception. We're not talking about the typical haunted houses or ghostly graveyards. We're venturing into the peculiar, the extraordinary, the places you'd least expect to harbor such mysteries. Prepare to delve into the unknown as we explore the world of the unseen. Imagine walking through a quiet library, only to be greeted by an unseen presence. In the heart of a small town sits an old library, steeped in history and whispered to be home to an elusive library phantom. The hushed aisles and towering bookshelves of this quaint library have become the stage for a series of unexplained occurrences that have both intrigued and spooked the locals. Eyewitness accounts vary, but the narrative remains eerily consistent. A sudden chill in the air, the faint scent of old parchment, books inexplicably tumbling from shelves, and an uncanny feeling of being watched. Some have even reported seeing a fleeting figure between the stacks, always just out of clear sight, but undeniably there. One memorable incident involved a librarian who, while closing up for the night, heard a soft rustling sound. She turned around to find a book floating mid-air before gently placing itself back on the shelf. Another account speaks of a visitor who felt a cold hand guiding his own to a book he had been searching for. Attempts to explain these incidents have been made over the years. Skeptics argue that the old building's drafts and creaking infrastructure are to blame for the so-called phantom activities. Some believe it's the work of a trickster, playing on the town's love for a good ghost story. Yet, paranormal investigators who visited the library tell a different tale. They argue that the library phantom is a harmless, playful spirit, perhaps an old patron or a former librarian, still bound to the place they loved. They point to the nature of the incidents, none of them harmful or malevolent, but rather helpful or playful. Whether it's a playful spirit or an unexplained anomaly, the library phantom continues to be a mystery. But one thing is for sure. Walking through the silent aisles of this library is an experience like no other, a thrilling encounter with the unknown that keeps the town's folklore alive and its residents guessing. The library phantom, it seems, is here to stay, reminding us that sometimes the most enchanting stories are found not just within the pages of a book, but in the very walls that house them. Grocery shopping can be a mundane task, but what if your local supermarket was haunted? Now imagine this. A supermarket, just like any other, nestled in the heart of a bustling city, filled with the everyday hustle and bustle of customers and employees going about their daily routines. But as the sun sets and the crowd thins, a different kind of activity begins to unfold. Reports of strange occurrences have been popping up over the years. Employees whisper tales of unexplained events, of trolleys moving on their own, of products flying off shelves with no one in sight, and eerie sounds echoing through the aisles in the dead of night. On several occasions, the morning staff have found items scattered on the floor, despite the store being securely locked overnight. Surveillance footage has captured these inexplicable instances, adding to the growing evidence of the supermarket's haunting. Grainy videos show shopping carts veering off their paths, cans tumbling off shelves with no external force, and shadows moving in the corners of the frame. Some have claimed to see a ghostly figure wandering the aisles in the late-night footage. Customers, too, have reported their uncanny experiences. Some speak of feeling a sudden chill while browsing the frozen foods section, and we're not talking about the cold air from the freezers. Others have felt an unseen presence, a brush against their arm or a whisper in their ear, only to turn around and find no one there. Despite the fear and unease, the supermarket remains a thriving hub of activity. Employees and customers alike have learned to coexist with their spectral resident. Some even claim that the ghost is a friendly spirit, just another customer making their way through the supermarket's aisles. So the next time you're picking up groceries, remember, you might not be alone in the aisles. Whether it's a gentle nudge reminding you to pick up that forgotten item, or a sudden chill down your spine, you might just have a supernatural shopping companion. But don't worry, they're just here for the groceries, just like you. From libraries to supermarkets, it seems that the unseen world can make its presence felt anywhere. Each of these places, so ordinary in appearance, holds within its walls the echoes of unexplained occurrences and inexplicable phenomena. And yet, they are not exceptions to the rule, but rather part of an intricate tapestry of mysterious happenings that span across the globe. Throughout this video, we've journeyed through the tales of the library phantom and the haunted supermarket. We've delved into the chilling narratives of spectral presences, items moving of their own accord, and even phantom voices caught on tape. Each story, unique in its own right, is but a single thread in the grander web of supernatural occurrences that exist in our world. These incidents, reported from the most ordinary of places, serve as stark reminders that our understanding of the world around us is limited. There is an unseen dimension that coexists with our reality, a world that we can only catch glimpses of in the most unexpected of circumstances. The widespread nature of these incidents suggests that the paranormal isn't confined to old mansions or abandoned asylums. It can make itself known anywhere, anytime, adding an element of intrigue and mystery to our everyday lives. We may never fully understand these phenomena, but one thing is clear: the world is full of mysteries, waiting to be explored. As we conclude our journey into the unknown, one question remains. Are these phenomena simply figments of our imagination, or are they signs of a world beyond our understanding? This query has been asked countless times by countless individuals, and the answers are as varied as the experiences that prompt them. Are these spectral apparitions, eerie sounds, and mysterious happenings just the quirks of an overactive mind? Or do they hint at a realm beyond our comprehension, a world unseen yet deeply intertwined with our own? We invite you to ponder upon these questions, to share your thoughts, your experiences, your stories. For it is through this shared exploration that we can expand our knowledge, challenge our beliefs, and perhaps inch closer to the truth. So let's keep the conversation going, let's keep questioning, let's keep exploring. Whatever the truth may be, the allure of the unknown continues to captivate us, making the world a fascinating place to live in.